Hey guys, it's me, Boog,
And Dad.
and today we're going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker.
Yes, so I think these
Yeah,
are the ones that debuted.
finally!
I think back at San Diego Comic Con.
Let me do this correctly. Finally!
Yeah,
Anakin Skywalker has arrived in the Black Series to be added to our collection.
yeah, we have not actually had one of these.
Yeah,
And
this is our first Anakin Skywalker figure in the Black Series.
right, it's hard to believe, right?
Yeah,
But
very
I
strange.
think it's the same one as him and Obi-Wan here, which should already be on the channel.
Uh, so this is the single release of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive two-pack.
Yes, and I believe you got a two-pack. Yeah, that one, which totally missed out on because they did offer pre-orders for everybody, but oh, it was so hard to hit. But that one came with, of course, the battle on Mustafar, where they have the actual set pieces that they're floating on the lava, and it was epic.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping I may have to just pay out for that on eBay. Bad as I hate it, but I really do want it because those pieces were great. But I believe these are the same figures I think that you got with that set.
even though for my needs and purposes, the single cards will work just fine.
Right, right.
For
But
for
not for mine.
yes,
Yes.
unfortunately,
I have needs and purposes for display pieces.
that's why we need to.
Giant ones.
That's why Dad's budget gets cut off way a
No.
lot
Well,
earlier.
unless Boo could find a way to 3D print them, which might be possible. He'd have to check his files selections.
Yes,
It could happen.
we had to find me some lava, like printed lava,
Yes, definitely printed lava.
like
Right.
a 3D print lava.
You can do it.
How are we gonna pull this off?
I believe. But anyway, yes, like I
Anyway,
said, Obi-Wan should already be on the channel, and this is, like I said, Anakin.
even though I will warn you that we've had that figure for a while, so it's probably quite a while back.
You were, oh yeah, you were
That's
good.
probably back. It's
Yes.
probably been Fat Dad back then.
Yeah, this wasn't a Han and Chewie thing, was it? Yeah, this guy's
No,
been with us for a minute.
yeah, we've had him for.
But
Actually,
Anakin, for whatever reason, just
actually, I don't
finally
know. I don't know if we.
has gotten re-released or updated and released. I can't believe that of the over 10 years they've been making these, this is the first
This is
one.
not the first Anakin.
No.
This is just the latest and greatest Anakin Skywalker that the
Hmm.
Black Series has released.
Exactly, yeah. So, but
And they,
anyways, the normal updated packaging.
yes, got your updated packaging. You got your rectangle box here. So you got the front, of course, shows the figure name. And we got the kind of dark orange to symbolize the Revenge of the Sith movie.
Yeah, maybe the lava from the Mustafar. It's really that burnt orange, which I like a lot.
They don't do the random colored nonsense like the vintage collection. And
Right.
then we have the picture of Anakin there on the side, once again on the back. And then we got a short little description.
Ooh, what do we got,
That
Duke?
Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader, turns to the dark side and battles Obi-Wan Kenobi in a lightsaber duel on the lava planet Mustafar, where he proceeds to get his cheeks kicked in.
Yes, I was about to ask, Mr. Batiste. Is this the one where I kick his cheeks in the lava?
Yes,
Oh, good. I've been looking
it's
forward to
very
this.
unnecessary, by the
Yes.
It's very violent of you, Obi-Wan. Then we got
He went against the code.
then we got kind of the orange stripe coming through on the side, and then Star Wars Black Series logo on the bottom. On the top, it's black darkness, just like Dad's wallet. And we have the bottom with legalese and barcode.
Right. It was just kind of a waste of time, since, unbeknownst to me, while I was kicking his cheeks in, Master Yoda got his cheeks kicked in by Palpatine, so we still lost anyway. Very unfortunate.
Speaking of, there's another character we need
And I had to live the rest of my life in solitude.
speaking of, we need to get a Yoda in the Black Series.
We gotta have a Yoda.
We don't have a Yoda, I don't
How's that
think.
possible? It's like saying
Well,
we don't have an R2.
but we do have we've said that for a couple of years until recently. Like that's only like in the last year we got our two.
We really don't have a Yoda?
I don't
Well,
think
that's
so.
shocking.
It's shocking.
All right, well, that we must take care of
We
immediately.
need to fix it. We need to. We're
At least if not,
we're building the council, even though Anakin never was on the council.
true, but at least Christmas is coming.
Yes, Christmas
Right.
is coming.
He wanted to be on the council.
He wanted to be on council, but
Mace
Windu.
knew. Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, anyway, let's get him out of the box, see what we think.
See,
Obi-Wan can't wait.
Mace, you may have survived if you just let Anakin on the council. It's just simple as that.
Yeah. He probably was the cause of his own demise. Just like most of the other Jedis.
Yep, pretty much.
Anyway, all right,
Anyway,
we'll be right back.
right back. We are back with Anakin out of the box.
Yes.
May I say, I think this figure looks amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Head sculpt is great. You don't have any cloth on this one. It's all vinyl.
Yeah,
But
it's very
it
soft.
works.
It's a very soft vinyl
Yeah.
or rubber or whatever word you want to use to describe it.
Right. But yeah, overall, all the details and stuff look really, really good. I think it matches, what he looked like in the movie. Um, they've got a lot of details in this, and I think they got most of the details right.
Yeah.
Head sculpt looks like Anakin to me, a lot like what's his name,
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's close enough, I think.
Yeah, definitely close enough for me.
Yeah.
Then the tunic here looks spot on.
Oh yes, definitely dark pants, dark tunic. The glove there for the hand you already lost kind of covers up the mechanical hand.
Yep.
Yeah. The belt looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints. I think it's really, really good.
Yeah, I think it all looks amazing.
Right.
So for accessories, yes, well, actually first we'll do articulation first, Dan.
Yes.
So for articulation, you can look up to there. So we got, I think, a dumbbell going up to the head and a ball joint at the bottom of the neck. So we can look down to there. Head goes up to there. The hair does kind of get in the way of looking up.
Commander Cody.
Hello, Coco. Anyway, so arm goes up to there. Arm swivels all the way around, thanks to the tunic kind of being a rubber piece. It's able to go all the way around, no problem. Single elbow gets up to there. Swivels at the bicep, or swivels at the elbow. Then the hand is the new hand, where it's on a ball joint. You can go up and down and side to side.
That's interesting.
Ab crunch, crunches to there, back to there. Leg kicks up to there.
Same thing. Pretty good leg kick because this is so, bendy.
Soft, yeah. And it's even like double layered too.
Right.
Still is able to go up all the way up there. Leg gets back to there.
Oh no.
Obi-Wan's down.
We lost Obi-Wan.
Single knee gets to there. Boot swivel. We got boot swivel, something you don't see very often on modern Black Series figures.
Oh.
Foot kicks back to there. Forward to there, and forward facing pin for rocker.
So I think overall some really good articulation for these guys, which is especially for him, which is great because they definitely got into some awesome poses and movements if you're trying to recreate that Battle of Mustafar.
Yes.
So yeah, really good that he got all those different points of articulation, I think, for sure. Now let's show him off with the lightsaber.
Yeah, I think you could definitely
give us just a second.
Definitely recreate the greatest duel in Star Wars history.
Definitely, yes. That's what I was going to talk about. We'll put the lightsaber in first.
Well, first we'll show off the lightsaber. So
there
you go. Got the lightsaber, of course, blue blade, and then we got the classic Skywalker hilt.
Yes.
Even though me and Dad did find it a little odd, and we'll get to that when we show him holding it, which I guess we'll get to now. So be right back. And here he is with the lightsaber.
Yes. So, but yeah, I think overall this figure, like Boog said, is really, really good. Yeah. Probably one of the most, really one of the most kind of historical figures that that you have in the series. I think mainly for a couple of reasons. Number one, these two guys together, and you have pretty much
technically not him. We don't have the single release Obi-Wan yet.
Oh, okay.
We don't have that version, but I think it actually is available on. I think it might be on Big Bad, maybe.
You would think so, maybe. But it may hold out and not get it just because we're going to purchase the one off eBay. Then we'll have it. Yeah. So I won't be
then we'll be left with two Anakins then.
That is true, but it's worth it. Yeah. So, but anyway,
if you say so.
Yeah, definitely so. But yeah, it's like I said, he's a really, really important figure because it's probably, represents, in my humble opinion, the greatest lightsaber duel in the history of Star Wars. At least it's on film.
Yes.
I've seen nothing better since. That was one of the most epic duels ever. And so this is the figure that obviously represents that. So a hugely important part of Star Wars. And then also not only the duel being completely, like I said, the best ever, but the lightsaber there, the particular lightsaber he's holding here is also very, very important as far as the history of Star Wars goes and the lore. as you know, we all know that he loses it sometime after this battle. Luke ends up with it.
Well, I believe what happens is that, well, as the Obi-Wan show kind of shows, that Obi-Wan takes the lightsaber and buries it on on Tatooine.
No.
Then he eventually, I guess, at some point digs it back up and gives it to Luke in A New Hope.
Yes, exactly. So it goes through a couple generations of Skywalkers there. And even if you're into the sequels, then obviously ends up with the brain. So, but yeah, really important piece there too. But like I said, I love the figure. I think it's great. What you got?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. But now it's time for comparisons. Be right back. So here we are with our comparisons.
Yeah, so this is kind of how he fits in with the other guys that are kind of in this same timeline generation, right?
Yes. So we got Obi-Wan, of course.
Yeah.
Dooku, which unfortunately, unfortunately, when he meets this version of Anakin, it doesn't end very well for him.
Yes, yes.
And of course, we got the Emperor, and then Windu.
Right. Yes, we all know Dooku. Well, as far as all the story and all the twists and turns and the backstabbing and stuff, Dooku thought he was the man, but he wasn't the man.
No.
Anakin was the man, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, he had to meet his demise there.
Well, actually,
Uh,
there's kind of an interesting part where I don't know if you picked up on it in the Revenge of the Sith, but it looks like just before Anakin puts an end to Dooku, like like it looks like he might be about to spill the beans on what the Palpatine's really about.
yes,
It does look like that in
and
the
it did lead
movie.
up to the
Yeah,
famous line, "Do it,
do it,
do it, do it."
do
So
it.
definitely a big step in Anakin's fall to the dark side there by uh, finishing off Dooku. That's not generally the Jedi way.
Very
Normally they would have,
brutally, might I add.
yeah, normally they would have arrested him, had him stand trial, all that.
But
Um,
because Anakin's the chosen one, he can do whatever he wants.
exactly, yeah,
Very much.
exactly. So yeah, I didn't seem to have a whole lot of punishment for taking off poor Dooku here. And then Dooku, of course, was Qui Gon's master. Qui Gon in turn was Obi Wan's master. So for most of it too, you can kind of tell the different dialogue that Obi Wan would have with the Emperor and dialogue that he would have with Obi Wan, especially in the last movie, the Revenge of the Sith. He was very much wanting to turn Obi Wan and not Anakin, even trying to convince obviously Obi Wan to turn, then trying to convince the Emperor. We don't want Anakin. We want
Obi-Wan.
Obi Wan, right?
Yes.
And I think he always looked at Obi Wan. I think he even says it in one of the lines where he basically looks at Obi Wan like a grandson,
Yeah.
you know. So he thinks Anakin is too wild and just too kooky, to be of much use. Um, but like I said, so that that's the awesome thing about the movie. You got all these different people, different point of views, different schemes that are people are trying to do. I think
Yeah.
that was obviously Dooku's plan was not to die. He really thought that by by the following with the Emperor of the Dark Side that they could do things better for the galaxy. He just didn't have any idea what the Emperor was planning. He
Yes.
didn't quite realize how evil he was, even though he could definitely
Yes.
see all the flaws of the Jedi because he was a Jedi
Yeah.
and very powerful one at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I said, these guys kind of all fit in right in the same little timeline there.
Yes.
So what I'm really looking forward to, and I think I got it on pre-order, is I think they just put it up not too long ago, so we're getting a
We're getting a two-pack with these two.
yes, but he's wearing his
He's in his Chancellor outfit, and
yes,
then Windu's in his more traditional Jedi garb,
and I believe
like
that's
the
supposed to
clone armor.
represent the scene of the
Yes.
office scene
Yes.
where Mace ends his end, so that's awesome. We're really excited
Yes.
about that one. And then we also got another
Definitely.
2-pack with some scenery for I think it's Darth and Luke.
Yeah, it's the Darth and Luke
Yeah.
two-pack where they're Bespin duel.
Yes, the best in duel. So I can't wait for
Yes.
that one. I can't remember if they're end of this year, probably early next year, type thing. And then, of course, like I said, I'm hoping I can get my hands on without too much of a crazy price. The actual Mustafar duel, from well, it'll have to be eBay at this point because I don't
Yes.
think Hasbro's there anymore. I'll have to go in there and check the prices and see how bad they are. So I'm willing to pay,
Yeah.
but I may pay out for that one just because I really want it. No. So. All right, Big. So I guess what we're down to now, our final thoughts.
Yes. So we'll get all the comparisons out of here.
Yes.
Probably should have brought Darth Vader in for this, but
Probably.
yeah,
Do we have a kind of a current one?
well, no, not well.
We have some older ones, but
We have a Darth Vader.
yeah, they're kind of all the same, right? I don't see a whole lot of difference. Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool just to have him next to Anakin, I guess. But anyway,
But don't we? You forgot him?
fine. And then we wanted to get one last comparison with Darth Vader.
Of course.
Yes. So we got before before the battle, then after.
Yeah, so the interesting part is Sonic grew. So yeah, I don't know if he's wearing some platforms
Well, I
here.
think he did have to have his legs replaced.
That
So
is true. So
the
maybe he got longer robotic legs.
Emperor may have given him an extension in height
Right.
along with the robotic
Yes,
legs.
the robots were probably like, 6 foot, Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, make him 6'6". Of
Yes.
course, Lord Palpatine, 6'6", of course.
Yes.
Probably the first thing he thought is, why am I so tall? Literally had my legs chopped off and I grew 6 inches. Yes. So,
Yes.
but it's kind of funny comparison now that I do that. I've never noticed that before. Probably wouldn't have noticed it. But yeah, Darth is considerably taller than Anakin.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go figure.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap up this review.
Absolutely. All right, Boog. So final thoughts.
Um,
2025, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Skywalker.
I think it's the best Anakin that Black Series has done so far.
I agree.
And for me, I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars.
I also agree. Can't think
Yeah.
of anything different. I love it. It's
Yes.
great. 5 stars.
So make sure to like and subscribe. And see you guys next video.
May the force be with you.
Yes. Bye everyone.